Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Landover. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Go.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey. Get up.
Now Daniels off the play action. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Another run for Kamara. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. Carr throwing on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Completes this one to Hill. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Has it in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the Saints making the call here. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he gets him around 6 there. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Saints are going to enjoy some great field position on the short side of the field. Carr with it on 1st. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Has it down close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Man in motion here. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Wow, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. There's a counter give to Robinson. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 16-0 our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity.
Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on the return. Should have kept that one in the end zone as the tackle is made at the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carr back to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That's complete to Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 36. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for them from the 46. Man in motion out of the slot. Carr now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Throwing again, it's Carr. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Carr here from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 38. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Now the Saints to the line for another 2-point try. Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. The call pays off. They lead by 16 now. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's got the squibber. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Daniels coming back after that pick. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Saints trying to make some noise before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 32. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints stretch the lead to 23. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Daniels on 1st down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on fourth. Play fake here, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half. Robinson is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders narrow the lead entering halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Commanders again for 2 here. Now Daniels off the play action. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Play made by Deron Payne. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They go play action with Kahn. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Kahn. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Kamara running out of the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First throw for the backup now. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up second down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now it's Hayner. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trying a two-point conversion once again. He's throwing for it. This is caught. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the two-point conversion. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10 around Robinson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Come on.
4th down, here's Daniels. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Carr. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. From the shotgun, Carr. He's got it inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Saints have it as we start the fourth, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Throwing his car. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Throwing again, it's Carr. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
On the set.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They're going play action. And they pick him off again. Colsenadimo's got it. And the Saints take over a little ways beyond midfield. They're at the 46-yard line.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Carr with it on first. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints continue piling it on here in the fourth. Now the Saints to the line for another 2-point try. Carr here from the gun. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
On the go.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. From the 28. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Daniels on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Groupie to try the point after. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Again, Daniels to the air. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Lays out, what a catch! We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders trying to do some window dressing. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. And they pick him off again. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints have it once again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Snucked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Carr throwing on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. First down from the red zone. Into a crowd and, oh, intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints have it again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Cut at the 10-yard line. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other